Alright, let's get this over with. When it starts. When it starts. There we go. Apparently I'm live now. So, it's Jack here from Porsche Sport, and I am going to be reacting to Chelsea versus Arsenal. This is going to be fun, I guess. I don't know. I don't really want to watch this, but we'll go with it. We'll roll with it. I'm going to read out the lineups in a minute. I'm not happy with the lineup for Arsenal, but it's okay. Everything is a-okay. We are all going to have a good time here. After I've learned to get a tweet ready and a link to it before I start the live stream, that would always be a helpful thing to do. There we go. Oh, I didn't copy it. Whoops, my bad. I don't seem to be able to get this link right. There we go. Okay, got it. It's good. We're okay. So, kickoff's in a few minutes, 2 minutes actually, and I don't have the thing at my Sky Sports open, so hopefully it shouldn't buffer, which would be great, because I'm actually using the Sky Sports thing. So, Arsenal lineup. In goal we have Petr Cech, also a Chelsea legend. Then we have Mustafi, Koscielny and Monreal playing centre-backs. Left wing-back we have Sead Kolasinac, who is a tank. Right wing-back we have Hector Bellerin. Middle two centre-mids we have Granit Xhaka and Aaron Ramsey, which is, you know, okay. Then up front we have Welbeck, you know, good old Danny Welbeck, and Iwobi. And I'm a fan of Iwobi, I like him. The only problem is that we then have Lacazette up front, striker, fine with that, no problem. But no Alexis. Alexis has been taken out of the team and replaced with Iwobi. I assume he's had another argument with Wenger, where Wenger then says, since you've argued with me, I don't like you, you're not playing. So he's not playing, which is annoying. And I'm not happy about it, but who cares. Chelsea line, we have Courtois in goal, then Azpilicueta, David Luiz, Cahill, who's the captain, Victor Moses, N'Golo Kante, Cesc Fabregas, Marcos Alonso, Willian, Alvaro Morata, and Pedro. Then on the bench, then we have Caballero, Christensen, Rudiger, Zappacosta, Bakayoko, Hazard, and Batshuayi. Interesting. It also says the stream health is orange. Why is that then? Right, so I'm also going to be tweeting the game, so if you guys want to follow us on Twitter, the link I think is in the description for this live stream, so you can go on there, and then you can, you know, follow the updates on there if you can't watch the live stream, and obviously make sure you follow us and subscribe because we do a lot of reactions. I'm an Arsenal fan, by the way. I'm a big Arsenal fan, and I'm not looking forward to this game. Mark is a Liverpool fan. He did the Burnley-Liverpool game, which was so much fun to watch. He got angry at the end and kept punching things. And I'm hoping I won't be doing the same thing, but we'll find out soon. Open Sky Sports Player. I'm so happy that I've got this Sky Sports Player, because so far, it's really clear and doesn't buffer. And as I say this, it's not launching. There we go, it's launched. Alright, I'm just getting ads at the moment. The kickoff's meant to happen a minute ago, and I'm still looking at ads. There we go. Kickoff's about to happen. Chelsea are home, Stamford Bridge, but both teams wear their home kits. Chelsea in blue, Arsenal in red. I swear Chelsea were meant to be getting a new stadium. Did they postpone that? I have a strong suspicion they postponed that, because maybe they were going to get Wembley and then they couldn't because Spurs did it instead. I don't know. I don't know the reasoning on why they didn't, but I think they postponed it. Any second now, kickoff's going to happen. Any second now. Kickoff. Come on, Arsenal. Arsenal need this win. I'm glad Rob Holding's not playing. He's been a big problem in the team lately. I was going to hope that we coming strong to this game. Antonio Conte said in an interview that he wants to finish with 11 players on the pitch, because obviously they've had a little bit of a discipline problem where they keep getting a lot of players sent off, which is, you know, a pretty big problem for them. I'm not a fan of Welbeck playing. I'm not a fan of Sanchez not starting here. We'll probably get a camera angle soon of what Sanchez is doing right now, and he's probably sitting on the bench laughing at us, especially when we concede. It's like the Bayern game and stuff like that, where we concede and the camera angle would go straight to Sanchez, who would be laughing or something like that. Obviously, both teams are playing their new strikers. We're playing our record signing of Alexander Lacazette, and they are playing Alvaro Morata. Good ball across to Pedro. Tries to do some skills, but Kolasinac cuts it out. Kolasinac then loses the ball to Victor Moses. Moses whips it in, and Check comes out and catches. Kolasinac did well to make the tackle, but then I don't think he saw Moses and just instantly gave the ball away. Aaron Ramsey gives the ball to Iwobi, who's starting instead of Sanchez. Iwobi gives it to Xhaka. Xhaka, who I'm not a fan of at the moment because he keeps messing up. Bellerin, pretty nice passing play here. Nacho Monreal, who I think started nearly every game for us so far. Oh, poor pass by Bellerin. Xhaka can't get there. Willian looking to break on a counter. Willian takes it around his man. Xhaka tackles him. Pedro's been given the ball. He has space. He shoots. Check saves easily. Oh. This has been a really, really strong start for Chelsea. They're looking dominant. I'm not going to lie, it's only been a matter of time before they get a goal. That all came from Bellerin. He tried to pass to Xhaka, somehow couldn't pass it along the ground to him. Xhaka couldn't reach it, and Willian and Pedro are going to cause us so many problems this game. I don't like Willian. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Willian. He's a great player, but I don't like playing against him. He's just really good. Decent bit of pass and play by Ramsey, Iwobi and Bellerin to link up. It looked a bit lucky, but it is what it is. Okay, Ramsey just tackled Xhaka. I trust Ramsey a little more than I did at the start of the season. I didn't like him at the start of the season or last season because he's not what he used to be. But, I don't know. Against Chelsea, sometimes he turns up. Kolasinac and Iwobi linking up. Iwobi finds Lacazette. Lacazette plays to Iwobi. Iwobi plays it back to him. Don't know why he played it back. Danny Welbeck finds Ramsey. Ramsey turns. Looks for Welbeck. Oh, what is this passing? Just... Oh, God. Chelsea looking to counter-attack with Morata. Morata versus Sead Kolasinac. Kolasinac forces him back. Fabregas on the ball. Gives it to Marcos Alonso. Again, Marcos Alonso is going to cause so much trouble. He's on free kicks and stuff. He's insane. Marcos Alonso looking to cross one in. Instead, he switches the play wide to Victor Moses, who takes a really good touch, but he can't get past Kolasinac. Corner for Chelsea after Kolasinac tackles Moses and gets the ball out. Chelsea looking like the more dominant team so far, which was expected. Make sure you leave your score predictions below. I don't have a score prediction. 3-0 Chelsea. I'm going for that. Fabregas has a shot. I didn't really see it, but it's gone out for another corner. Here we go, replay. Willian gets the ball. Just slips it through Monreal's legs. Fabregas looks like he's going to whip it in, but Welbeck manages to get back to get it out. Okay. They've done the same thing. 1-2 to Willian. Willian tries to get it back to Fabregas. Monreal holds off the ball out for a goal kick to Arsenal. Good old Cesc Fabregas. I miss that boy. Away and home fans are all singing the Petr Cech song, which is good. He's probably the one player we can all agree is, you know, I mean, not really anymore, but he's a legend for them and he's pretty good for us. Kolasinac touches it down to Xhaka. Back to Kolasinac. Finds Monreal. Okay, we're just playing around the back at the moment. Now everyone's saying we hate Tottenham. So Kolasinac on the ball. Plays a good ball through to Lacazette. Lacazette trying to run his way round. Gets tackled. No foul given. Collision of knees between Lacazette and Moses, I think. Let me have a look. Ooh. Oh, that's nasty. Lacazette and Moses clash knees, and that's always quite a painful one to get hit by. Both players down. I think it's just, you know, like a dead leg for a bit, and then they'll be able to run it off, hopefully. Both players back up. I think they're just letting the little stinging pain of the knees wear off. Lacazette's got up first. Moses is still down. I think both players are going to continue, but Moses is still limping a little bit. Thibaut Courtois has the ball at the moment. I want to know why Sanchez isn't playing. I don't think there's been any announcements on why, but I assume it's either Sanchez doesn't want to play or he's had another argument with Wenger. Ozil's not playing because apparently he's injured. I don't know how true that is. I have a feeling he just knows we're going to get beaten and he knows he won't turn up, so he's going to pretend to be ill again. I'm not a huge fan of the new Chelsea kit. It looks like like I liked their kit last season, and I know they're very similar. It's just this one looks like someone's like drawn it. It looks really basic. It looks like something you see on like FIFA. Which is weird because I usually like the Chelsea kit. I like the blue, but I don't know. Lacazette cuts out a good pass. Iwobi trying to find space and Iwobi loses the ball. Lacazette still chasing Alonso, but eventually has to move away from the ball. N'Golo Kante finds Fabregas, who finds Willian. Willian spreads the play wide to Alonso. It's a good pass. Alonso looks for Morata in the middle. Lays it off to Fabregas. Fabregas turns back. Gives to Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta, they're looking for the cross. Oh! Azpilicueta was looking for the cross. Good cross, floats in. Morata gets his head on it. It goes wide, but I think he was offside. Yeah, he was given us offside, but if that wasn't, that was very close to going in. It went wide, but it was close. We have a throw in to Chelsea, I think. That's why I keep yawning. I'm not even tired. Surely that's got to be given as a high foot. Has he actually not given that as high foot? He didn't hit him, but like I think Xhaka ducked under that, but that looked like it was going straight at his face. Welbeck gets the ball, trying to drive to the box. He's on the outside, but he loses the ball. Kolasinac manages to get the ball. I think it's an Arsenal throw, and Kolasinac looks like he's going to be the one to take. Also, I think you pronounce his name Kolasinac. Like, I think I've heard a lot of people say it lately, and I think it is Kolasinac, but I don't know whether I'm going to get used to that, because I've always said Kolasinac. So if I switch between the two, it's because I can't decide. Ramsey, go back. Ramsey's like chased the ball up to near Courtois, and he's still standing there. He hasn't dropped back to his position yet. I've literally yawned about 5 times in the past 2 minutes, so I don't know why. Fabregas finds Moses. Pedro on the ball. Kolasinac just throws Pedro to the ground. Moses driving through. Ball's whipped in. Koscielny manages to get out. Alonso looks to whip it back in. N'Golo Kante manages to get the ball. Him and Willian can't decide who's going to keep it. Willian ends up keeping the ball. Skills round Iwobi, but Iwobi stays on him. And then the ball goes out for an Arsenal throw-in. That was close. I'm not too sure how Kolasinac was like, because someone went left and Kolasinac went right, and then Kolasinac kind of slipped over, but he just got back up and just seemed to just seemed to dive on Pedro, which is quite funny. But there was calls for handball somewhere, but there was no replay, so I don't know whether it was or not. To be fair, it was Monreal who they were calling for on, so it probably was a handball. Morata with the ball, tries to play it through to Pedro, but Cech keeps it. It's not a lot to talk about, it's just passing around the back and then going to the middle and passing it back to the keeper, then to the middle, then to the keeper, then to the middle, then to the keeper. Cech just did his classic fake shot, make the striker jump move. Iwobi plays a great ball down the line to Bellerin. Bellerin whips one in. Oh! That was very close. Bellerin actually sent in a very decent cross. I've never seen that happen before. Bellerin sent in a very decent floating cross. Welbeck does quite well to jump up and get it, but he just can't drive it on target. I just remembered I meant to be tweeting the game and I forgot to. If anyone's here, I know apparently there's like 5 or 6 people in the live stream. Leave your score predictions below. Let me know who you're going to be supporting for this game. Are you an Arsenal or Chelsea or a neutral supporter? Or someone like a Man United supporter who's hoping for someone to win so the points are balanced out? Iwobi. Nice bit of skill to lay the ball off to Aaron Ramsey. Ramsey skills his way around his man. Waiting for Bellerin to make the run. Bellerin's not making it. There we go. Bellerin's made the run. Plays through Bellerin. Bellerin finds Lacazette. Lacazette shoots and it's saved by Courtois. Decent effort by Lacazette. He was running sideways and manages to somehow get something on the ball. Courtois does really well to get down low and save it. Arsenal waking up a little bit now. Ramsey being a really good playmaker with Bellerin. Good ball by Bellerin. Lacazette manages to get something on it but just can't turn it in. And then almost instantly after, Chelsea were on a counter-attack. We didn't see it, but Chelsea were on a counter-attack. Monreal tackled Pedro. Pedro's down, looks like injured. I didn't see it. So here's the ball. Pedro plays it right around to the wings. It's not a foul. Was it given as a foul? No, I don't think so. It wasn't given as a foul, but we couldn't see because they were showing the replay of Lacazette's shot. But it looked like they'd broken on some kind of counter-attack. Pedro took a long touch and Monreal slid in. He won the ball. And Pedro went down. Looked pretty hurt. Hazard's on the bench. It's just showing a little camera angle of Hazard. And also we have Sanchez on the bench. I don't know why we're both playing them, but yeah, another break in play now as Pedro receives treatment. I'm not 100% sure. It looked painful for Pedro, but it didn't look like a foul to me. It might have been. I really don't know. Fuck's sake. Mark, me and you both tweeted at the exact same time there. I had forgot that I meant to be tweeting the game as well. Because if I'm watching a game, I'll tweet it. But if I'm watching an Arsenal game, I'm too focused on the game. So I asked Mark, could he tweet, and then I'll watch it and I'll tweet the goals. And he didn't reply, so I wasn't sure whether he'd done it or not. So I literally just tweeted out now that both teams have had chances, but it's still 0-0. And as I tweeted that, Mark also tweeted. And I was meant to delete my tweet, and I have a really strong suspicion I deleted Mark's instead. Because this one looks like mine. Unless we tweeted the exact same thing, I don't know. But Mark will do the tweeting and I'll tweet the goals. I think. Hold on. Just then, we got word that he said his name's actually Kolasinac, not Kolasinac. There was just word that yeah, I don't know if you heard it, but Kolasinac said on social media that jeez, Kolasinac drilled a ball in again. Lacazette gets something on it, but he's too close to the keeper that it's an easy save by Courtois. Then Lacazette fouls David Luiz in the box. I don't know whether it was a foul, but to be fair, it did look like one. Anyway, wait, let me quickly have a look here. Yeah, Kolasinac gets the ball. Really dangerous ball in. Actually, I don't think Kolasinac did. It was a shot. Oh no, it was a shot and Courtois saved it. Lacazette didn't get anything on it. So Kolasinac said in the commentator said in his interview when he announced his name for Arsenal, he said his name was Kolasinac because he wanted to help the English, but in fact his real name is Kolasinac. And I've just realised as I was saying that I've been calling him Kolasinac now. But his name is Kolasinac, so I was saying his name right, I just didn't know. Okay, Kolasinac, that's his name. Arsenal getting a few more chances now, but not being able to make anything. Oh no, Pedro's through on goal. No flag for offside. Cech does really well to make the save. Ball falls to Willian. Willian's touch takes him off balance. Monreal trying to get the ball off him. Force him out to the wings, and then eventually Kolasinac fouls him. Surely he's offside there. Oh wow, Pedro was Fabregas. Amazing ball through. Pedro onside. Through on goal. Cech does really well to make the save, and then Willian's touch forces him out to the wings, where he's, I think, fouled by Kolasinac. But that is a brilliant ball by Fabregas. Fabregas puts in an amazing ball. Somehow, Pedro doesn't finish that. Was I saying Pedro or Willian? I don't know, but Pedro is the one who was through on goal and didn't finish it. Fabregas whips the ball in from the free kick. Mustafi headers it out, but it lands back to Pedro. Pedro tries to shoot. Xhaka blocks. It's Lacazette via Alonso. Alonso gets there first. Oh, John Terry's in the crowd. Interesting. Cech does well to force that out, but our defence should not be letting him slip through like that. I feel like Bellerin should have been there, but there was no goal, so I'm not going to hugely complain about it, although I also didn't complain when we beat Leicester 4-3, even though everyone was thinking that we only just managed to beat Leicester 4-3, and then we learned against Stoke that tactics are all wrong. Again, another ball pinged over. Victor Moses does well to get to it. He's against Kolasinac. Ball forced to Morata. Morata's header goes over. Actually goes wide. Dangerous. Kante with an amazing ball to find Moses. Moses then whips a really good ball into Morata, but Morata can't quite get enough on it to drive it towards goal. The balls that the centre mid options first team in Chelsea is Kante and Fabregas, and the balls they can play are just insane. Lacazette trying to fight Moses to win the ball. Moses being forced to run it all the way back into their box. Lacazette still chasing. Bellerin should really be getting to that. Bellerin's now forced back. Xhaka wins the ball. Iwobi tries to flick it over to Lacazette, but the flick's poor. As much as I do like Iwobi, he seems to be scared when people come towards him, and he just kicks the ball out as fast as he can, and then it doesn't go to anyone. Throw in for Arsenal. Anyone want to make a move for him? Ball ends up going to Iwobi. His awful touch means that Morata can get something on it, but it manages to go back to Laurent Koscielny, who I think had a birthday last month, or last week or something. Xhaka finds Ramsey. Ramsey plays it back to Monreal. Back to Xhaka. Okay, if nothing interesting's happened, I'm just not going to say anything, because I can't bother just to read out names if we're just going to pass it around in a circle the whole time. Welbeck gets the ball onto the halfway line to Xhaka. Xhaka pings it. What? Xhaka, how can you not pass across? There's about two people who he has to get it through the middle of. They're not even really like in the middle. Like they're not blocking the pass, and Xhaka somehow can't pass it across to Bellerin. I don't understand. He can play usually really good long balls, but when it comes to short passes along the ground, he can't do it, and it's so annoying. Something that really annoys me about Xhaka, and probably what stops him from actually being a good player. Mark just deleted a comment on the stream. I assume it's probably linked to something. We always get at least 1 or 2 of them during the stream. What the hell? Why is the guy from I don't know his name. The guy from 21 and 22 Jump Street. The guy that says my name's Jeff. Him. I always forget his name. For some reason he's in the Chelsea crowd. I assume this is like when they just randomly give out tickets to celebrities. I doubt he knows a lot about football. I'm not too sure why the Arsenal fans are chanting Giroud's name and Sanchez's name. I assume they're probably warming up in front of them, but it just seems odd. I mean, I can understand the Sanchez because it's probably a hint that we want him to play. I don't get the Giroud one. Monreal cuts out a pass, lands to Xhaka. Xhaka again struggling to make short passes, ends up losing the ball. Tried to ping the ball over the top. Mustafi versus Morata. Mustafi gets the ball. Morata claiming a foul. I didn't see it. Mustafi plays it across goal to Koscielny. Koscielny calling for people to help him. No one comes to help him, so he's just forced to ping it. Koscielny back on the ball. Plays it through the middle to Lacazette, but Lacazette's cornered by 2 people and can't make a lot out of it. N'Golo Kante plays the ball to Cesc Fabregas. A nice back heel, sends it back to Azpilicueta, who plays David Luiz. David Luiz trying to thread one through the middle, but it's cut out. Granit Xhaka. Again, the short passes are so poor. I don't get how he's so poor at short passing. Welbeck tries to chase Courtois, who hammers it up the field. Ends up going to Alonso and Bellerin. Alonso and Bellerin obviously don't have the best relationship. They may both be Spanish, but I think last time we were at Stamford Bridge, we lost 3-1, and Alonso actually knocked out Bellerin when he scored a goal, which controversial. Was it a foul? Was it not? It was a goal either way. It went in. Got to move on from that. But Bellerin was knocked out because he got elbowed in the face by Alonso as he scored the header. Ball cut out again. Iwobi not contesting. 27 minutes in, Arsenal throw him. Throws it back to Laurent Koscielny. Koscielny finds Mustafi. Mustafi's touch is poor. Luckily no one was around him, but Mustafi, obviously a player who was actually interested in leaving the club. He wanted to go to Inter Milan or something like that. I don't know why, you know. Half of the reason we did bad last season was because he couldn't defend very well. I don't know why he's then trying to get off. Azpilicueta finds Morata. Morata to Alonso. Bellerin apparently fouled him. Doesn't look like a position that Willian could score from, or Alonso. As in, straight from the kick. It's a really good crossing position. Oh, they've taken it short instantly, but they've been forced to go back because I think they did it too quickly, maybe. I guess it was too quick. Fabregas is going to take this. Plays it short to N'Golo Kante. Plays it back to Fabregas. Good crossing territory. It's whipped in. David Luiz doesn't get to it. In fact, no one gets to it. And it goes out to Gary Cahill, who does a few turns, but eventually Ramsey manages to get it out for a Chelsea throw-in. Still in territory for a cross to go in. Ball goes out to the halfway line. I didn't see it because I was checking the live stream. I assume it was just kicked out. David Luiz is... Oh, hold on. Pedro's on a run. Plays it out to the wings to Alonso, who Bellerin isn't marking. Then Bellerin gets the block in. Alonso still manages to win the ball. And Pedro was offside. Bellerin should be marking Alonso all the time. I'm not sure what happened here. Yeah, anyway, David Luiz was a player who at the beginning of last season, obviously he came back from PSG, and he wasn't good. Start of the season, he was poor. He was giving away balls, he was making tackles, and everyone was like, oh, it's because he's from League One, he's not as good as people think he is. And then suddenly, he just became a really good defender. Kolasinac with the ball, plays it through to Welbeck, and then wants to pass back, but doesn't get it. Monreal, trying to work some space, but ends up giving it back to Aaron Ramsey. Ramsey plays it across to Koscielny, trying to make some space on the right wing. Finds Bellerin. Bellerin finds Iwobi. Iwobi skills his way around to the middle, gives it to Xhaka. Xhaka has a shot. Oh! It was one of them Xhaka long shots that you think could find the corner, the bottom corner. He has a drive at the Chelsea goal from distance, but the shot isn't very far. It's like, it's not far wide. It ends up hitting the the two posts behind the goal that hold the back of the net up. It hits that. Good effort by Xhaka. Shows that we want to score goals. We need to make more of these chances though. Last 10 minutes, Chelsea have had 63% possession. Arsenal have had 37%. Xhaka likes to have a long shot every now and again. It's so nice when they go in. Cahill pings the ball wide to Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta's poor touch forces it all the way back to Courtois. But Azpilicueta gets the ball back. This fucking... Why is, like, English Football League sponsored by Carabao energy drink? Like, is that how you even say it? Carabao? Or Caraba? But, like, it's the... I think it's the EFL Cup is now called the Carabao Cup. And I don't get it. Willian just got surrounded by about 5 people, which actually looked quite funny, but he got the ball and I think we realised we had to get him, and a foul was conceded by us, but it was quite funny because about like 9 people just pounced on Willian. Lacazette is trending on Twitter. Why? People are saying on Twitter, I haven't really been paying attention. I've only really been paying attention to the people on the ball. But apparently Lacazette's been slow so far, like he's not going for the ball. Which, to be fair, is true. I haven't seen him really contest that much. And he is quite slow. But as I say that, he does win the ball. Plays it to Bellerin. Bellerin to Iwobi. Iwobi finds Xhaka. Xhaka plays it to Kolasinac. That looked like a foul. Advantage has been played. And then we lose the ball and the free kick isn't given in the end. I think someone's getting carded for the challenge on Xhaka. I think, was it Pedro? Oh no, he's just getting a warning. Which is good. Good the ref's come back to tell him he's on a warning, but I think the foul should have been given, really. I mean, we should have let the foul happen. It was in a great position. I don't know why we didn't, but... I don't get why so early on in this game Arsenal fans, I don't know whether it's just Arsenal fans, I just saw the comments, I assume it's Arsenal and Chelsea fans, just seem to be turning on Lacazette and saying like, oh, he's slow, he's weak and stuff like that, but give him a chance. Monreal wins the ball, he's driving straight through the middle, Monreal wants a goal, finds Welbeck. Welbeck should be looking to pass, but he goes for a shot for some reason, because he's Welbeck. Welbeck then in a race against Moses, Moses wins the ball. Why does Welbeck not pass there? It's such a good position to pass in and maybe mount an attack, and he doesn't do it. It just seems like a bit of a wasted opportunity. And you don't want to be wasting opportunities against teams like Chelsea. Azpilicueta fouls Welbeck on the left side of the Chelsea penalty area, so free kick to Arsenal there. Could be a really dangerous position. Actually, no, it wasn't from that angle. I was going to say, is this the angle from the Community Shield where it was whipped in, Kolasinac scored it, but it was actually from the middle where Pedro got sent off for a challenge on El Neni. I don't know who would be taking this. I thought maybe Kolasinac, but Kolasinac is running to the box, so I don't know. Who's Xhaka, maybe? We don't have Urza, we don't have Sanchez. I don't know who's going to take him. Iwobi and Xhaka are over it. We have Kolasinac, Lacazette, Koscielny, Mustafi and Welbeck in the box. I assume it's got to be Xhaka who's going to be taking this one. I guess. No, it's Iwobi. Oh, it's a good ball, but Morata's there to head out for a corner. Corner for Arsenal. In other news, Barcelona's Ousmane Dembele went off with an injury yesterday, I think it was, and he could be facing up to 4 months on the sidelines. Some hamstring problem, I think. Xhaka is going to be the one who takes the corners. It's a poor ball in, and Ramsey gets to it, and Moses then miskicks it. And Koscielny tries to strike it, but it goes over. There was a corner, and you can just see this Chelsea fan leaning into Xhaka and just screaming his name. I don't know if anyone else saw that, but... Alonso has just been bullying Bellerin. There's just such a difference between them two. Ramsey wins the ball, Lacazette tries to get onto it, but David Luiz is there. To be fair, people aren't wrong. Lacazette hasn't been fast. He's actually quite slow, but in front of goal, he's been solid so far this season, so I'm just going to let him do his thing. We just need to pass it to him more. Ball's pinged up. I don't know who that was looking for, but Mustafi did it anyway. Sanchez, Giroud and Ospina all on the bench just talking to each other. Sanchez looks fairly happy. Oh, Iwobi does... actually, Ramsey does well to get the ball, and then Iwobi, of course, loses the ball. Why is Iwobi playing? I'll never know. Cahill clears it for a Arsenal throw. Yep. Bellerin takes the throw, gives it to Iwobi. Bellerin plays it back to Koscielny. Koscielny looks to ping it over the top to Lacazette. Lacazette just can't get his head on it. And either Welbeck or Lacazette was offside. I'm not too sure which one it was. One of them was offside. For some reason, we're just given a camera angle of Sanchez doing his hair. Sanchez, 18 goals and 7 assists in his last 26 or 7 appearances, I think I said. Ramsey's been alright so far. Welbeck gets the ball. Gives it to Ramsey. Ramsey, Kolasinac. Kolasinac to Lacazette. This is good link up. Lacazette tries to play it through to Iwobi, but it doesn't go through. If that was a good pass, that was like, yeah, if it went through, it would have been really nice, but it wasn't. Xhaka, God, poor pass back to Mustafi. Lucky Mustafi got to that, or they'd be through on goal because of Xhaka's lovely passing ability. 40 minutes in, still no goal. Been chances for sure. It's not been too boring, but no goal. It will be obviously related to the great JJ Okocha, but so far he's no JJ Okocha. Ramsey does well. Iwobi gets the ball. Iwobi somehow holds the ball, gives it to Ramsey. Ramsey's driving. He's still driving. He's still driving. He shoots. Oh, how? No! Ramsey does so well. He skips through the entire Chelsea defence. He shoots and it hits the bar. And I don't know who... Ramsey does so well to basically stumble his way through. Has a shot, hits the bar. Oh, and so... Oh, Lacazette. That's so bad. Ramsey does so well. He basically trips through the entire box. Has a shot, hits the bar. And it falls to Lacazette, who somehow shoots over. Ospina, Giroud, Sanchez and Walcott all on the bench. You can see them all standing up for that. And at the end... And at the end, you can see Sanchez kind of throwing, like pushing Ospina and laughing, but they actually looked really kind of upset that didn't go in, which is, I guess, a good thing. I don't know how Lacazette didn't score that. Ball's pinged over looking for Welbeck, and Moses goes down and somehow it's a foul. Lacazette needs to score. If he doesn't score now, then he's just an embarrassment, because after missing from there, he has to score. Or especially if we lose this game, say 1-0, he's going to be hugely criticised because he didn't score that. And he should have. I don't know how he didn't score that. I don't know how he skied that so badly. It did bounce, so he had to hit it on a tiny volley. But still, for someone who costs 50 mil or whatever it was, he should be scoring. Mark says 50 mil miles. Mark, you can't talk. You could have sold Philip Coutinho for 100-something mil, and you saw how poorly he was yesterday, having a shot from like every single angle he could possibly find, and I don't think he even got one on target. Harry Redknapp says his managerial career could be over. Cool. There we go. Action in the last 10 minutes, 8% in Arsenal's area, 51% in the middle of the pitch, and 41% in Chelsea's area, which is good for Arsenal, but should definitely be 1-0 up. I wish Ramsey had scored, because I said he'd been playing well so far, and he really has played well so far. And he does so well to get through there, but then to hit the post and Lacazette to not score that is just... I don't know, it's just poor. There's not really anything else to say about it. Lacazette does well to win the header. Ramsey then drops back to try and drop his man. Can't quite play the ball out to Kolasinac. Ramsey still manages to win the ball, being a real threat at the moment. Gives it to Kolasinac. He gives it back to Monreal. Monreal finds Xhaka. I'm not going to bother speaking because we're just passing around the back and I can't bother to speak like that. 2 minutes of added time before the half ends. Pretty entertaining half. It doesn't feel like it's been 45 minutes. Koscielny finds Iwobi. I don't really trust Iwobi so far this game. He's messed up on quite a few bits. Xhaka plays it. Oh my god, he played an easy pass. He did it! For Kolasinac. Kolasinac then finds Aaron Ramsey. Ramsey looking to try and play it to someone, but no one makes the run. Gives it along Koscielny. Koscielny finds Bellerin. Bellerin to Iwobi. Back to Bellerin. I'm not having fun anymore. Cahill pings a good ball over. Oh, Morata! He slips through the defence. Wait. What? Why the hell? What? Monreal almost scored a screaming own goal. There was like, somehow again the middle between Koscielny and Mustafi. Koscielny should be playing in the middle in the centre. Oh, hold on. Bellerin whips the ball in. David Luiz manages to get there first. Anyway, Morata manages to get through from a Cahill ping between the middle of Koscielny and Mustafi. He runs, and Monreal intercepts and tries to play back to Cech, but he just slams it. And Cech has to control it with his chest, because obviously he can't touch it with his hands, so he has to control it with his chest. And I just don't believe it. I don't know why. Monreal has almost scored own goals a few times by pass backs. Like, he doesn't look that Cech's not there, so he just hammers it back. But like that was like floating off the ground. I don't know why he's done that. Anyway, I assume we'll be going into the half 0-0. It's 46 minutes in. Mustafi looks like he got fouled there, but nothing given. Monreal manages to hold up the ball. Ramsey again, good touch, brings it down. Finds Granit Xhaka. Long Koscielny to Iwobi. Only 8 seconds left. Ramsey cuts back. Finds Iwobi. Iwobi looks to play through Lacazette, but again, yeah, people are right. Lacazette is slow. David Luiz just took out a ball boy, I think. Half time, 0-0. I don't know who's had the better chances there. I think Chelsea's chances have been more through on goal because they keep breaking through our defence. Our chance seems to be more crosses and headers, and then that Lacazette one. We should be going in here 1-0 up, really. To be honest, I don't really have anything to complain about. I was only complaining about the fact that Iwobi hasn't been very good. He's been quite poor, and Lacazette should have scored, but we haven't done anything too wrong. Like, I would take off Iwobi for Sanchez. I think Sanchez should be playing anyway. But you know, Ramsey so far for me has been probably the star player. I think he's done really well, which is good because he used to be someone who, like, you know, every time he'd shoot it would turn into a goal. And it was so close. I don't know how he got through their defence. I don't think they realised that he was going to... I don't think the Chelsea defence realised he was actually going to get through. Because he just kept, like, tripping over and passing slowly. And eventually his touch took him through. And then he hits the post. And that's the bit... The one bit... There's two things I have to complain about. The one bit is the fact that Lacazette should have scored. There's you know, you can't deny it. He should have scored. He should have buried that instantly into the bottom corner, or just at least get it on target if the keeper saved it. There's no need for him to sky that or put any kind of power on it. And also the defence I think has been a bit poor. We have obviously Monreal who keeps just hammering it back to Cech, and then we have the gap between Mustafi and Koscielny, which is constantly being exposed by the centre mids from Chelsea and the centre backs from Chelsea, which, you know, it isn't great. We don't want that to happen. Oh wait, here's the video. Oh yeah, there's a video of the bench and it shows when Lacazette misses. It shows like Giroud's got his head in his hands, and then there's like Sanchez who's grabbing Ospina and shaking him, kind of laughing, and Ospina just looks so like upset about the whole thing. Yeah, David Luiz he fell at the end of the half, and he's hurt his arm and needs treatment. So I wonder if he's anything's gonna happen about that. But yeah, the other thing I have to complain about is the gap in our defense. Is that there is a big gap between Mustafi and Koscielny, which is constantly being exposed. To be honest, now that I actually think about it, it should be Chelsea that are probably coming into this winning. Pedro should have won that one-on-one. Morata should have done better when he was through on goal. They had like crossing opportunities and stuff like that, but you know, we'll find out what happens next half. So I'm gonna go now, get a drink. I don't know, check Twitter or something like that. So I'm gonna mute my mic, and I'll see you guys probably as the half starts or a little bit before it. So I'll see you then.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze.
It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our concrete philosophy. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Hakuna Matata.
Okay, so I kind of got bored of playing music, so I don't really want to listen to it, and I'm back. So since I'm back, I'm gonna go over the highlights here. I'm just watching them now. They'll probably end soon because I've only just started watching them. But here's one of the chance where Welbeck, basically a free header in front of goal. You really should be getting more on that. It was a difficult jump to make, but I think he should be doing better there. I think this is the Ramsey one. Yeah, this is Ramsey where he played that really good ball through to Bellerin. Bellerin gives it to Lacazette. Lacazette shoots, and Courtois does well to get down and save that one. That was the good shot by Lacazette where he actually hit the ball. What's this one? This one's where Ramsey gets the ball, gives it to Iwobi. Iwobi's really well told of his man. Then Ramsey just trips and stumbles through the entire box, has a shot, hits the bar, and oh, that sky by Lacazette is just... I didn't really see the sky when it happened. It's only in the replay I've proper seen it, how badly he skies that. Ramsey does so well to get through there, and then hit the part. And it's like the way Lacazette hits that, all he had to do was just poke it in, and he just hits it straight up. And I don't know how I could have scored that. I don't understand how he's done that. So this is the Chelsea chances. Yeah, this ball here by Fabregas where he plays Pedro through. Pedro should be doing much better there. Should be scoring there, but Czech does well to save it. Willian maybe should have hit the rebound first time. He had a lot of space to just volley that. Would have been dangerous to hit it, but could have worked. Not bad, I guess. I've just watched some replays, like closer replays of the Lacazette shot, and I didn't realise how bad it was. It's bad, and I'm yawning again. Yeah, it's a bad miss. Alright, so Ramsey's stats: 9 forward passes, 3 successful passes. Huh? Oh, final third. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say 3 recoveries, 3 possessions, 1 in the midfield in the third quarter, 3 interceptions, 35 passes, 3 tackles. He's been good. Ramsey has impressed me so far. He's proven us wrong, but everyone else, I think, Ramsey's the player I expect to be the worst on the pitch, and Lacazette's the player who I probably expect to be the best on the pitch, and they've kind of switched it up. David Luiz is finding it so easy just to keep Lacazette in his pocket, which isn't great. So I'm going to go back to muting my mic, and I'll see you guys beginning of next half.
Always giving him command. The tune and boom
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm back. I didn't know the game had started. I was heating up some pasta to eat. I ran upstairs when I realised the game's on. I don't know whether anyone can hear me. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, you can hear me. Yeah, I basically sprinted upstairs because I didn't realise the game had started, but it did. Okay. I can hear the commentary, everything's good. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, I know I said I'd be back either before or as the half started, but I was going to get some pizza, and then I was like, you know, it's not that healthy. So I'll get some pasta instead, and then I was heating it up, and I was like, oh, the half's probably started because I've left it so late. And I did leave it late. 48 minutes in, God, I'm 3 minutes late. Quite lucky there wasn't a goal. I think Chelsea had a chance, which I didn't see. Let me have a look. They had a shot. I think Willian shot it and check saved. The Morata skillfully evaded Mustafi, but Koscielny made the tackle. Okay, so far Chelsea have started off on the front foot. All right, I can eat my pasta. So, my prediction for this game was actually 3-0 Chelsea, because I didn't think we'd come in with the right mentality, because we never usually do at Stamford Bridge. And I'm not going to change that, because you can't really change your prediction once you've already made it. But I'm going to stay with 3-0, but I don't know. We should have converted, obviously, if you guys are new to the stream, make sure you subscribe. We do a lot of football Premier League game streams. But we should have scored already. Lacazette missed an absolute sitter. Somehow skied it. But we're back. Obviously, sides are switched. I don't think any subs were made that I saw, which is a shame. Sanchez should be playing by now. If I stop speaking, it's because I'm eating the pasta. Play that impressed me last half was Aaron Ramsey. Really good though. Arsenal are striking. Iwobi just charging through. Should play it to the wings. He finally does. Bellerin on the ball. You gonna whip it in? Okay. Bellerin plays it back. And then Xhaka plays it back. Okay. Say Kolasinac on the ball. Tries to play through to Lacazette. Lacazette can't get there. N'Golo Kante's trying to break. Morata gets the ball. He's running. Free kick to Chelsea. Monreal shoves Morata on the floor. It looked like a foul. I'll look here. Morata running. That's got to be a foul. Monreal just pushed him. No, my luck. We'll either score or concede while I'm eating. Oh, hold on. Free kick's about to be taken. Cesc Fabregas take it. Whips a nice ball in. Alonso tries to get there. Ooh! Alonso gets there, but he headers it kind of upwards and not back and not towards the goal. David Luiz goes for a bicycle kick, and he, I mean, it's off target, and he also kicks Koscielny in the face. A yellow card's going to be given to David Luiz for that one. I don't think he actually kicked him in the face. It looked like he actually kicked him in the hand, but you know, obviously you're gonna want to get a card. So David Luiz has been booked, yellow card, third one of the season. It probably was a foul. Looks like a high boot, but to be fair, Koscielny, the guy who was hit by the boot, last season scored a bicycle kick against Southampton in almost the same position. I think he almost kicked someone in the face, and they went down to try and get a foul, but it was actually given as a goal. I don't remember what I was saying. I think I was saying, oh yeah, I don't know whether I finished saying this, but no Milot will probably score or concede when I'm eating my pasta, because when I go to the Peterborough games, we always get like a Coke and some food. Oh god, hold on, here we go again. Alonso breaking. He's gone in the box, he shoots, it's blocked by Koscielny. Alright, quickly, ball's gone out. And I'm always, every time I go to have a drink, I always have to screw the lid on as I finish, because if I'm... Nearly every time I'll be having a drink and suddenly we'll go on a run, and if I score I end up like throwing the drink everywhere, and it's not nice. And Ramsey looks to play a ball forward to Lacazette, and Arsenal have been given a free kick for a foul on Ramsey. I'm not sure what happened. Chelsea players didn't seem too happy about it. Mustafi, poor pass to Koscielny. Koscielny manages to skill round his man and keep the ball. Really good by Koscielny to do that. Ramsey plays a good ball through to Lacazette, but again, he's just physicaled off the ball by Azpilicueta. He's not... I do like Lacazette, you know, I think he is a good striker, but he's just not fast enough, and he should have scored already and he didn't, and it's really annoying. Because I want him to have a good career. I want him to be actually someone that, when teams come up against him, they're actually a bit scared. Like, they'll see it and they'll just be like, oh god, we have to deal with Lacazette, and the defenders, that they should be, you know, worried, but I don't think they are. I keep forgetting to tweet. Mark had to go for his dinner or something. So he left me in charge of tweeting, but I think I forgot. Oh yeah, I didn't realise that. Chelsea actually tweeted out, and I realised as I tweeted it, David Luiz does now have a bandage on his arm after the incident at the end. Well, I think he fell into a ball boy or a cameraman, and he kind of got his arm pinned to like the sponsor signs, which, you know, that would have been painful. Kolasinac plays Ramsey. Ramsey's driving, gives the ball to Danny Welbeck. Should have shot by now. He gives it back to Ramsey. Poor pass to Ramsey. Why is Welbeck not shot there? You're a striker. I know you're not playing striker this game, but you're a striker. You're standing just outside the box. You hit the ball. You shoot. You've been trained as a striker all your life. You hit the ball and you aim for the goal. That's just what you do. That's how it works. You don't try and pass to a centre mid who's running through. Yeah. Not too sure what just happened. Morata was running through on goal, and it looked like Mustafi shoved him, but I don't know whether it was given or not. Oh no, Morata actually had hold of Mustafi's shirt and then ended up dragging him down. finish my pasta. God, Mustafi. Mustafi again, just... He hasn't been let off the foul this time, but again, just... dragging down Morata. Him and Morata aren't getting on well. Mark is going to be tweeting now. Fabregas to take the free kick. Plays it along the ground to Willian. Lacazette really should have got there, but of course he doesn't. Willian goes for goal. The ball goes flying over. Lacazette, why have you not got to that ball? Kolasinac to Monreal. Monreal tries to ping it forwards. It's a decent ball, but Welbeck then pings it, but Welbeck touches it down, gives it Kolasinac. Kolasinac physicals his way past Kante, but apparently it's a Chelsea throw. I'm not convinced, but we'll go with it. Chelsea with the ball back. When does the Man United game kick off? Might stream that one. Let's have a look. 4 o'clock that kicks off. This game will finish about half hour. Okay, yeah, I might stream the Man United Everton one. See how good if Man United can be stopped, because Everton obviously got beaten 3-0 by Atlanta. Like I thought it was Atlanta, but it's like Atlanta Tan or something like that. Oh, that's something I need to check. Is Jack Wilshere on the bench? I'd probably take off Jack Robin and Jack Wilshere. Let's have a look. No, he's not. Reece Nelson's not on the bench either. Why? Don't know why we put Maitland-Niles on the bench, but we don't put Reece Nelson on it. Oh, actually, I think Reece Nelson might have played in a under-23s match. David Luiz wins the ball. Gives it to Morata, but Mustafi manages to take care of it. Xhaka trying to drive forward. He's still going. Plays it out to the wings to Sead Kolasinac. Kolasinac gives it to Welbeck. I've learned how to say his name, and I'm starting to say it wrong now. Kolasinac on the ball. It's he's trying to skill his way through, but he just can't. He runs out of room, and it's a goal kick to Chelsea. Damn it. Come on. Make sure you leave your score predictions below, and subscribe to the Portion Sport channel. Turn notifications so you know when we're going to be live streaming. We do a lot of live streams. We do, Premier League reviews and fantasy Premier League and stuff like that. And also follow our Twitter, because then you can know when we're going to be doing a live stream. You get live updates on games, because a lot of times we won't live stream a game and we'll just do live updates of when things happen. Moses running through, goes for a shot and Mustafi blocks. Koscielny then headers it out. win the ball back. Fabregas on the ball. Pings it to the wings to Willian. Whipped in. Mustafi deals with it. Kicks it out. I think it's a corner. No, it's a throw-in. Moses takes the throw-in. Gives it to Azpilicueta. Wait, is that Bakayoko? I don't know. Was he always playing? Chelsea are proper going for it now, but they so far haven't got a way through. Oh, yeah, Pedro's come off and Bakayoko's come on. I'm assuming because of the injury I think Pedro picked up from Monreal's challenge. So yeah, Bakayoko's come on for Pedro. I didn't think there were any subs, but there were. I think if Arsenal win this, they go 4th or 3rd. I might be wrong about that. There's probably quite a high chance I'm wrong about that, but I think that's how it's working. Again, Morata and Mustafi going at each other. Morata's actually been given a yellow card. Let's have a look. Yeah, that probably is a foul. So Morata and Mustafi have this little contest where they're constantly going at each other. And this time Morata's booked because he kind of shoved Mustafi in the back and then Mustafi cleared the ball, but he fell over at the same time. So I think it was a foul. Sanchez is coming on for... I assume Iwobi. I think it should be Iwobi. If it's not Iwobi, then... Or Iwobi or Welbeck, it should be. If not, then what the fuck are we doing? Number 9 for 7. Wait, isn't 9 Lacazette? 7's Sanchez, 9 is Lacazette, isn't it? Surely not. What? Why are we taking off Lacazette for Sanchez? What? So have we moved Welbeck to striker? What? I assume Hazard will probably come on soon and tear us apart. I don't get why. I don't know. Kolasinac gives the ball to Xhaka, who's attacked by 3 Chelsea players. I don't know why. Not sure why Lacazette's came off, but we'll go with it. We'll hope that it works. Hazard's getting ready to come on. Oh, I'm not. Can you at least wait till like the 89th minute to bring him on? I don't want to deal with Hazard. It's not fun. Fabregas looks like he's trying to ping a ball through to someone, but it just goes straight out for a goal kick. I don't know who he was aiming at with that, but... I don't know. Yeah, here comes Hazard. Oh no. We're in trouble. Sanchez and Hazard about to both be on the pitch. Probably the 2 key players. Morata tries to play ball through to Fabregas, and Koscielny does well to slide in and hold out. Hazard's coming on to replace Willian. Yep. Here he comes. So Willian coming off. Eden Hazard coming on. Hazard's obviously come back from an injury, which I assume is why he didn't start the game. Sanchez, I don't know why he's not starting. Hazard is now on the pitch. Sanchez does well to hold the throw down. Ball back to Sanchez. Sanchez driving through the middle. David Luiz hits the ball out for a corner. Right? A corner? No? Yes? No. Yes. No? I don't know whether this is a corner. Okay, no, it's a goal kick. I thought it was a corner. It looked like one, but... we'll go with it. Why am I still yawning? Oh. Alright. The 70 minutes have gone in this game. Make sure you leave your score predictions still. Mine was 3-0 Chelsea. That could still happen. Could still easily happen. And now that obviously Eden Hazard's on the pitch, there's a big chance it will happen. Oh. My Sky Sports is gone. Sanchez tries to play through Welbeck. Welbeck can't get there and ends up falling over. Kolasinac then cuts out the ball. It's Kolasinac v David Luiz. And my thing's buffered. It's back, and I think it's a goal kick. So I don't know what happened. Welbeck's down. I don't know why. I assume this is when Welbeck tried to go for the ball, and then he kind of... David Luiz cut it out, and it looked like it hurt him a bit. Let's have a look. Holding his thigh. Chelsea have had 10 open play crosses and Arsenal have only had 2. Welbeck's still down. 72 minutes in. Welbeck is coming off actually, holding his groin. So Giroud is, I assume, coming on. He's the only striker we have left, I think, because we brought off Lacazette, which I assume Welbeck's regretting. Not Welbeck, Wenger. Let's see. Yeah, Giroud's coming on. Giroud on, Welbeck off. Has Wenger changed his clothes? I mean, I know he doesn't always wear that big coat, but it looks different. So Giroud's on. Now we whip balls in and we hope Giroud can header them. Giroud on, Welbeck off. Let's go. Sanchez gets fouled by... It looked like either N'Golo Kante or Victor Moses. I'm not too sure which one it was, but... Let's see. Sanchez takes it past Kante, flicks it through Kante again, then takes it back, and... Looked like he was hit by... Who was he hit by? We haven't had Arsenal haven't had a shot in the second half yet. I don't know who Sanchez was hit by. It was either Kante or Victor Moses, or both. Nacho Monreal gives it to Alexis Sanchez. Sanchez pings the ball to the other side of the pitch to Hector Bellerin. Ramsey then gets pushed off the ball and it's a free kick to Arsenal. I don't know why people are complaining about that. That looked like a definite free kick to me. Looks like Bakayoko kind of ran into the back of Monreal, I think it was. Free kick, dangerous position. Almost, if it was a little more central, it would have been the same one that Kolasinac scored from last time. But we have Giroud and Kolasinac in the box. Two big, and Koscielny. 2 and 3 big players in the box. So Granit Xhaka standing over this one. Whips it in. It's in! Ramsey scores! Oh no, it was Mustafi. Oh, he's offside. Oh, he was offside. It was Mustafi who scored. Ah. He was offside, there's no denying it. Mustafi was definitely offside. Great header. Ah. That's going to be something that's going to come back to bite us. I'm just going to call that now. Oh, that's really annoying. Chelsea have now won a corner. Oh. Damn it. We should be 1-0 up anyway, if Lacazette had scored. There's a short corner. Fabregas in the box. He takes around one man. He puts it in the middle. Xhaka manages to just push it out. Eden Hazard still on the ball again. Hazard versus Giroud. That's an unlikely one. The ball goes out. Kante tries to whip it back in. And it's a goal kick. Less than 15 minutes left. I mean, it's not a boring game. Both teams have been going for the ball constantly. Arsenal should be, I'd say should be 2-0, but he was offside. There's no argument. Should be 1-0 up at least from should have had one goal from Lacazette. To be fair, Chelsea probably should have scored as well. I mean, if this ends 0-0, I don't know whether I'll be happy with the point. I might be, because we probably should have lost this. But I mean, you know, there's still loads of time left for a goal, or 2 or 3. Both teams really going for it now. I don't think either team's going for a point here. Free kick to Chelsea after apparently Kolasinac fouled Moses. It looked like a little bit of a shove, so probably was a foul. Kolasinac just holding down Moses, but he's only really putting the ball out for Chelsea throw-ins. He's not really keeping the ball and then passing it. He's just getting it out. Which, I mean, you know, I guess that's the defender's job to get the ball out, but it's basically just giving them the ball back. It's another throw-in for Chelsea. Second half attempts, Chelsea have had 5, Arsenal have had 0. Mohamed El Neni warming up. I assume he'll be coming on for Iwobi or Xhaka. Taking off Ramsey I don't think would be a very good idea. Ramsey's been good. El Neni is a centre defensive midfielder though, so I assume this means we're going defensive, which I'm not a huge fan of, but not my choice. Bellerin finds Ramsey, who looks like he was shoved a bit, but Ramsey loses the ball. N'Golo Kante looking to break. My Twitter's exploding right now. It's either a sub or someone scored. It's Hazard. Hazard's running through. Don't give him space to shoot. Oh, it's saved by Cech. Jesus Christ. As soon as he shot, like, it was like, my Twitter was like 5 new tweets. And that usually means something's happened. And he checked us. I don't know how Cech caught that. I thought he'd have to parry it away, but Cech manages to catch the shot, but Hazard's just been given space. Oh, here comes Hazard again. Driving through. He's pushed on the floor by Ramsey. Cesc Fabregas goes for a shot. Goes out for what looked like a goal kick. El Neni now coming on. Iwobi coming off for El Neni. It should have been Sanchez for Iwobi, but sure. Hazard does so well. Gets past Xhaka. Blocks off the Koscielny challenge, and Cech saw it all the way. Does very well to catch that. Yep, El Neni on. It will be off. El Neni, who was actually quite good in the El Neni was actually good in the game against Cologne. Hoping he's going to be the same. The guy from Kingsman's in the crowd as well. I can't remember his name. Ramsey does well to keep the ball after there's a poor pass. Gives back to Koscielny. Ramsey looks to cross one in. It's a poor cross. And then he gets it. And then he gives the ball away from the header, but Xhaka manages to cut it out. El Neni then falls over, and N'Golo Kante's on the ball. Kante still driving. Gives the ball to Morata, I think. Marcos Alonso on the ball. Gives it to Hazard. Hazard to Fabregas. Fabregas to Alonso. Alonso doesn't cross it. He plays it back. Azpilicueta. David Luiz. Back to Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta driving a little bit. Looks to try and cross one in. Monreal does well to cut it out. Kolasinac gives the ball to Sanchez. Sanchez with a lovely flick to El Neni. El Neni plays it forward to Giroud. Giroud, for some reason, plays back to Xhaka. Should be playing Ramsey there. Bellerin running forwards. Tries to play through Ramsey. Loses the ball. Ball goes to Laurent Koscielny. Koscielny pings it to Kolasinac. Kolasinac, good touch. Alexis Sanchez tries to ping one in. Oh, Giroud just can't get to it. He's close, but he just can't get there. Xhaka can't win the header. Hazard trying to run through. Runs straight into Koscielny. Koscielny just smashes him onto the floor, wins the ball, but Alonso's got the ball now. Alonso driving, looking for Hazard again. Koscielny just holding Hazard back. Bellerin again can't pass the ball, loses it. Gives it to Cech. I thought Cech was going to go for a fake shot then. Cech smashes it. Hazard trying to win. Sanchez trying to win the ball, can't do it. Koscielny headers it. Fabregas has got it. Chelsea are all over us. Hazard on the ball, running forwards. Hazard still just running forwards. El Neni wins the ball off him. Xhaka gives the ball to Ramsey. Ramsey looking to drive here. He can't get through. Bakayogo's holding him back. Bellerin to Xhaka. Finds El Neni. And then to Nacho Monreal. Finds Kolasinac on the wings. Kolasinac tries to cross it in, but it's blocked. And now N'Golo Kante is going to be looking to break here. Moses slips, gives the ball away to El Neni. Sanchez, Sanchez can't get the pass through to Ramsey. Now David Luiz looking to break. This is just end-to-end right now. Xhaka does well to hold off his man, and the free kick's given to Arsenal. It's taken quickly. Sanchez gives it to Kolasinac. And then Sanchez looks like he's pushed on the floor there. Nothing's given. Xhaka plays it out wide to Hector Bellerin. Bellerin again, his passing's poor. Poor tackle by El Neni, doesn't win the ball at all. And then he's been given a yellow card for the foul on Hazard. It was definitely a foul, no denying it. Everton versus United. Team lineups are out. Lukaku, Rashford, Mkhitaryan, Fellaini, Pogba, Matic, Young, Jones, Bailly, Valencia and De Gea in goal. For Everton we've got Rooney and striker, Sigurdsson, Davis, Martinez, Schneiderlin, Gay, Baines, Jagielka, Williams, Keane and Pickford in goal. Final 10 minutes has been so intense. It's just back and forth between the two teams right now. 84th minute we're in. David Luiz trying to calm down the play by not passing. Chelsea looking to pressure here. Fabregas. Somehow Bakayoko keeps the ball there. Fabregas plays it out to the wings to what looks like Hazard. Kolasinac trying to get him, forcing Hazard to pass it backwards. Azpilicueta plays it forwards. N'Golo Kante. Hazard plays it into the box to Morata. Morata tries to get through. He pushes Monreal on the floor. That should be a foul. It's not given. Bakayoko tries to hit it. It's a corner for Chelsea. That should have been a foul. Monreal was... They just ran straight into Monreal and pushed him on the floor. Should have been a foul. Not given. Corner for Chelsea. 85th minute in. Fabregas to take corner. Ball whipped in. Giroud clears it. Ball then falls to Eden Hazard. Hazard looking to ping one in. Finds Fabregas. Fabregas tries to whip one in, but it goes out for what looked like a goal kick. No, it's been given a corner. Fabregas pinged it through. It looked like someone should have got to it, but it looked like it missed everyone. But it's been given as a corner. Arsenal obviously having a goal disallowed and Lacazette missing an easy goal. 85th minute, Fabregas to take the corner. Fabregas whips it in. Again, Giroud's there to hit it. Moses tries to strike, it's blocked again. David Luiz looking to get there before Kolasinac actually does. Forcing it to go all the way back to Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta tries to ping it long. Giroud tries to get up to win it, but he can't do it. It's a throw-in for Chelsea. Hazard takes a throw, gives it to Fabregas. Back to Hazard. Hazard skips his way through, whips the ball in. Cech does well to get a hand to it to push it out to Kolasinac. Kolasinac just hammers it out. Sanchez trying to get to the ball. Ball goes back to David Luiz. Sanchez chasing him. David Luiz on the ball. Sanchez still chasing him. Oh. Oh, that was nasty. Oh, David Luiz has been sent off. Straight red. That, to be fair, that didn't look good. That was a bad challenge. Again, Conte said he tried to make it through a game with only with 11 men. He hasn't managed to do it. Chelsea can still win this. It didn't look good. It looked like a bad challenge. Kolasinac is the one who's hit by the challenge. He looks pretty hurt by it. That was a bad challenge. I haven't seen a replay of it yet. Let's have a look. So Sanchez was forcing David Luiz, then he loses the ball. You can't really see from the replay. Sanchez forced him to push the ball away. David Luiz then pushes Sanchez. Ooh. It looked nasty. Sanchez basically forces David Luiz off the ball, and then Kolasinac runs in to get it. And also, since David Luiz forced the ball forwards a little bit, David Luiz then swung for the ball and just kicked Kolasinac right in the shins. I don't know how... Kolasinac is a big guy. I don't know how he's got up for that. Kolasinac is back up and playing, but That could have been a really bad injury. That's a deserved red card. Now, this is where Arsenal should be pushing for a goal, but Chelsea could still easily win this. All they need is to keep going with the chances that they've got. Alvaro Morata is now coming off for Christensen. Christensen, who I've seen play in a few games, and he can put some really good balls across. So obviously, Christensen is clearly coming on because they're going defensive. They don't want a striker. Now, this would be Arsenal's chance to push, but they don't want to get caught out on a counter-attack because Chelsea are dangerous on the counter-attack. They've got pace all over us. Give the ball to Sanchez. Let Sanchez do what he was trying to do and expose that back line. Now would have been a good time to keep Lacazette on, because Lacazette was always just like David Luiz was always man marking Lacazette. So if Lacazette was still on, no one would be marking him. Ramsey looking to cross the ball in. It's easily cleared. El Neni gets the ball, gives it to Nacho Monreal, plays it out to Alexis Sanchez, plays it inside to Monreal. It's blocked. El Neni plays it back to Xhaka. Xhaka plays it onto the wings. Alexis Sanchez. Sanchez looking to whip it in. It's a pretty poor ball. Giroud can't get anything on it. Hazard looked like he was away, but I think he fouled Koscielny along the way. So free kick to Arsenal now. 89th minute. Arsenal should be pushing for the goal here. Xhaka. His cross last time was good. Xhaka crosses it in. It's a decent ball, but no one can get to it. Monreal tries to header it back. Oh, Hazard's going to break through now. Ooh, Kolasinac, nasty tackle on him. Kolasinac has been given a yellow card for the tackle on Eden Hazard. That, to be fair, that probably could have. Oh no, the ball to Alonso is really good. I can't even speak properly anymore. Alonso looking to cross in. He goes for the outside of the box to Hazard. Hazard gives the ball to Fabregas. Azpilicueta. Victor Moses. Moses trying to get past Kolasinac. Kolasinac. Oh fuck. I think Kolasinac is going to go off. No, Kolasinac hasn't been sent off for it. The original foul, maybe Kolasinac should have been given a red card. He went through the back of Hazard, because it could have been a red, and he's just now given away a foul on the the left side of Arsenal's penalty area, and he was screaming and shouting about it. In fact, Alexis is arguing about it now. Fabregas and Alonso standing over this. Oh, don't score. Fabregas to take this, whips it in. Petr Cech catches well. Koscielny trying to drive forwards now. Looks for a ping over the top. It's a very good ball by Koscielny to find Aaron Ramsey. He's been pretty good this game. Aaron Ramsey versus Christensen and Hazard. Ramsey still driving. Throwing to Arsenal. Chelsea have had 3 red cards in their last 5 Premier League games. As many as the previous 73 combined. Jesus. Aaron Ramsey's been given man of the match. I think that's deserved. Still 2 minutes. There's 4 minutes of added time, by the way. We're in the 92nd minute. Bellerin on the ball. Ramsey looks like he's fouled by Bakayoko. And then Bellerin fouls Bakayoko. And now Bellerin's been given a yellow card for that. To be fair, Bakayoko clearly fouled Ramsey, and then Bellerin fouled him. That's Bellerin's first booking of the season. Lots of fouls now. It was a silly challenge, but I think he didn't want Chelsea to break. Sanchez and Giroud both running at Courtois to try and get the ball. Courtois clears it out wide. This is a pretty intense last few minutes. Mustafi looking to header it up wide to Sanchez. The ball's landed to Sanchez. He's been pushed. That looks like a foul. That should be a free kick right there. Sanchez was just pushed down in front of the box, but nothing given. Koscielny on the ball, plays it to Mustafi. Monreal. El Neni. And then he pings the ball to Bellerin. Bellerin, good touch. Victor Moses clears it out. Into the final 30 seconds here. Chelsea on the ball. Sanchez pings it out. The game is technically over now. There we go, full time. Oh, fuck's sake. Assuming that game went how it did, and Chelsea didn't score, then it all came down to Lacazette. Really, he should have buried that chance, that easy chance for a goal. He should have scored. If he had scored that, it would have been 1-0. And I mean, we went into this expecting to lose. I mean, I personally, as an Arsenal fan, went into this game strongly expecting a loss. I don't know whether I'm happy with that. Even though I went in there expecting a loss, I wanted to win. Arsenal play Brighton next and then Watford. Brighton at home and then Watford away. I don't know. It's better than losing. Just, you know, we had the goal ruled out, which is offside. Which it was offside. I'm not going to argue with it. The goal was definitely offside. But Lacazette's chance, he should have buried that. Ramsey obviously hit the post. Ramsey was really good that game. I'm going to quickly go through the players who played for Arsenal, because I was mostly watching the Arsenal guys. And I'm going to say what I thought about each player. So we had Cech, solid game. From what I saw, he did nothing wrong. He was solid in goal, made some good saves, kept us in the game a lot of the time. Koscielny, again, pretty solid. He kept letting people slip through the back line, but that also leads to Mustafi, who, again, Mustafi played well, he scored, but it was offside. Letting people slip through the middle of them two, which is something that needs to be sorting, but them two can work together well. They used to be together a lot. Monreal, again, lets people slip through him, but when he wants to be, he's a dangerous person to go against. Granit Xhaka, you know, he was good. Defensively, he was alright, but he gave the ball away a lot when it comes to passing on the ground, which I don't get why he does that. I don't get why he can't pass properly. Ramsey, really solid performance by him. I thought, when I saw him in the lineup, I was thinking he's probably going to be, him and Iwobi and Welbeck are going to be the ones to let us down. And Ramsey really proved me wrong. I'm glad he did really well. Should have scored. It's a shame he didn't. He deserved it. Kolasinac again. Kolasinac wasn't the tank that we're used to seeing. He was good. He didn't give the ball away a lot. He made good tackles, but he wasn't as tanky as he is against, you know, not clubs as big as Chelsea. He was good though. Bellerin, probably one of the best I've seen Bellerin play in a few games. Because obviously, 14-15 season he was insane with his pace, and lately, a lot of last season he was quite poor. He was good. His crosses were actually good. His pace was good. He made some good tackles. Welbeck, you know, not a lot to say. He should have shot sometimes. Passing wasn't great. He's gone off with probably not a big injury. I don't think he'll actually be out for any time. But, you know, nothing really to say. Iwobi lost the ball quite a bit. Didn't challenge a lot, but didn't really do anything that was terrible wrong. Lacazette, probably the worst player on the pitch for me. I mean, he doesn't get balls delivered to him. People don't pass to him a lot. He needs good balls in front of goal and he'll score. But when you're giving him balls in the middle of the pitch and expect him to go from there, there's not really you can expect. But I went into this knowing that there wasn't going to be a lot of passes to Lacazette, but the chance he did have in front of goal, which could have easily grabbed us the win, I could have scored that. Anyone could have scored that. That chance is something that's probably put him as the worst player on the pitch for me. Onto the subs, we have Giroud. Giroud, to be fair, was good when he came on. In terms of attacking, he didn't get the ball. I don't think he got the ball at all. But defensively, he was headering out a lot of their corners and helping in the defence. Alexis was good. He basically got David Luiz sent off. He was really pressuring them and forcing them back, but again, no goal. El Neni was quite solid again, making good tackles and good passes and interceptions, but every now and again losing the ball to stupid passes. Out of 10, I give Czech probably a 7. Koscielny would get a 6. Mustafi would get a 7. Monreal a 6. Ramsey would have to get a 9 for me. Xhaka probably a 6. Kolasinac a 7. Bellerin I'd have to give it 8 to. Lacazette, I'm not even going to bother. Iwobi probably a 6 and Welbeck a 5. In terms of subs, I'd give Giroud probably a 7. Alexis a 7. El Neni probably a 6. He was alright, but he didn't have a lot of time to do anything. Chelsea-wise, obviously, they've now got another player sent off in David Luiz, which is going to harm their defence quite a lot. I might be streaming the United game, like right now. When is that started? Is that a thing that started? It starts at 4 in half an hour. So yeah, I'll probably live stream the Everton game as well. Everton v Man United. If you guys enjoy, I did have a lot of fun on this stream. This was a good stream. Towards the end, it really started to pick up. It wasn't a boring game at all. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure you subscribe to the Portion of Sport channel. Not only do we do a lot of live reactions, so you guys, if you can't watch the games yourselves, you can hear. Mark also has the Premier League review, where every Premier League week he'll go through the scores, who scored, the table and all that. We have the Fancy Premier League, which I keep forgetting to record my part from, where I should be doing really well because I had Aguero, and if Lacazette had scored, it would have been good. Oh no, I have David Luiz in my team. Oh, that's bad. And we have, you know, other things like the Fancy Premier League, gone through that. Every now and again I upload a video like the Wenger one, which I uploaded. I'm tempted to do a thing where like I go through the Arsenal player ratings like I just did now after a game. Maybe will, maybe not, depends on if I have time or not. But if you guys enjoy, make sure you leave a like on the make sure you leave a like on the stream. You subscribe to our channel. You check out mine and Mark's Twitter is in the description. Also the Portion of Sport Twitter is in the description. I really recommend you follow the Portion of Sport one because that will tell you when we're live streaming. There's live updates of games going on there. So if we're not live streaming some games, there'll be live tweeted games and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a good time. Thanks everyone for coming down. Make sure you leave a like, and I'll see you guys maybe in about half an hour for another stream.